Hear me, please put a 2 in the chat. If you can hear me, please put a 2 in the chat. So, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Dominique. For those that do know me, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for the support, the love. Um, so, I'm making this live because I am rebuilding my business. I am starting over. And I'm not starting over because I failed. I'm starting over because learned I learned that in order to have a sustainable business, in order to keep my peace, in order to be present with my children, I have to build a business that aligns with my energy. I have to build a business that completely aligns with my makeup, the nature of who I am, the core of who I am. And I'll be honest and say, like, I've built some pretty awesome businesses and I've made a lot of money. And I also, even be more transparent and tell you that I have even built the business that made me the most money, drained me the most. Can I keep it real? I had a $26,000 offer, and like people were literally like on a wait list for this offer. It wasn't a great offer, but it drained me. And it drained me because I had just had my baby. And it required a lot of me, and it was a 6-month commitment. And I don't like that long-term stuff. That's what I can say. So I'm making this video because I am rebuilding my business in 7 days, and today is day one of rebuilding. Today I am laser focused on my offers. And if you're new to the business space or you're just learning, your offers are the very things that people pay you for. So, my very first business in 2020, my offer was an ebook. And I launched this business at 6 months pregnant. And I wrote this ebook. I over delivered in the ebook. And that ebook was so good that my company generated 6 figures in 90 days. Like insane. Um, and so, I was able to literally make money in my sleep. The book was selling like crazy. And I was just present with my pregnancy. And then when my daughter was 3 months old, we moved to Costa Rica. And I was able to live in Costa Rica making really good money from this book that I had to create one time and just continue to sell. So that was freedom. That was great. And then, of course, I'm like, I need to make more money. I need to keep up with the get up. I need to follow these trends. And so I started investing in coaches and I started to want to expand my offer suite. And I started to take suggestions of these coaches like, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this. But I'm going to say the one thing that nobody exposed me to until recently, Natalie Smith exposed me to it, is something called Core Clarity. Natalie is a Core Clarity facilitator and she exposed me to these tools and resources that help me to like identify my core. She exposed me to this element that helps me to identify what makes me happy, right? Like in business, what drains me in business. And I will never encourage anybody to start a business without first doing that. And if I knew this, when I started to expand my offer suite, if I knew this when I started to like literally say, okay, well, how can I grow and scale my business? I would not have burned out. And the reason why I'm sitting here starting over because I got burned out. Burned out because I was in a space where I was showing up in a way that like did not speak to my core. And so I learned that I cannot build a business that competes with motherhood. I learned that I cannot have offers that require me to show up for 6 months or longer with you. No, not can't do it. I cannot, be in a space where I have to be on meetings all the time. No, like I can't. And every offer leading up to this moment has been that. So I say that to say like I said, the offer that made me the most money drained me the most. It took everything out of me and it disconnected me from my children. And that's a big no. It's like the biggest no because my number one responsibility in life is to be present with my babies, raise my baby. They sleep right now, super late. But I needed to get this content out because I'm really locked in. So um yeah, so my number one responsibility is to be present with my babies. And I've been able to show myself like you can build a life that allows you to travel, be present. I did it. I did it for 3 years. And then I started to say, I need to expand. I need to do all these things. And so I say that to say, when Natalie introduced me to my top 5 talents, I was like, this makes sense. I am not designed for done for you projects. Hello. I am not designed for long term relationships with clients. It's a no for me. I'm not designed for like consistent sessions, like calls every day. Like it's a no. I love to start things. I love to inspire you to move. I love to show you how to transform your idea into a product. I love to show you how to move. I love to uplift you. I love to host parties. I love to dance. I love to bring you into a space and share our stories. I love to like give you hope, all of that. Like I'm not designed for those other things. So, in learning that, I realized like my previous offers were a complete mismatch. And in when there is a mismatch, that's where you're going to have burnout. And so that's where the burnout came from. So here I am starting over because now I have a level of clarity that is going to allow me to create a sustainable offer suite that is not going to burn me out. So today I sat down and I got really clear on what those offers are. And one of those offers, my first offer is a free group. It's a free Facebook group and it's literally open to the public. And it's a group where I literally just share, inspirational quotes, but most importantly, I share strategies on how to build your business. And if you do not want to build a business, I actually share, work from home opportunities. I've been able to connect people to like 6-figure work from home opportunities without any experience. Even today, I was sharing with my niece a $25 an hour work from home opportunity. She's not an entrepreneur yet, but she wants to have the freedom to work from home. So in this group, it's called Mamas Making Money from Home. It's completely free, and it's anybody that wants to make money from home. Remote work, you still want to be an employee, cool. You want to grow your business, cool. Like this is a community for you. So it's completely free. And I feel like I'm a over deliver. This community allows me to over deliver because it's free. Like I can literally just share all the things that I know. My second offer is an ebook. So if you are a business owner or you want to become a business owner and you need to literally have like, what is the step-by-step strategy to create this business? If you already created your business, what is the step-by-step strategy to automate it? Like, how do I create a business that does not need me? How do I create a business that is going to bring me, 4 or 5 figures, 6 figures, shoot, a month? Like, how do I do it? What platform do I use? Right? What triggers do I set up? How do I set up systems? How do I hire people even if I don't have the budget? How do I create content? How do I schedule out content for the next 60 days? How do I literally create a business that I can step away from and it still grows? It still does what it needs to do without me. So, my ebook is called Activate and Automate. It's $27, and again, I over deliver. If you don't build a 6-figure business from this ebook, I don't know what to tell you. So, my ebook, Activate and Automate, is literally the step by step strategy to create, launch, market, and automate your business so that you have a business that's generating consistent income, but it doesn't require you to consistently show up. This ebook literally shows you how to create a product one time and continue to just live your life and be making money. So these are the two offers that are completely in alignment with me. I'm on the fence about something else. I may share that, I may not, but I'm on the fence about something else. And I'm simply on the fence because I just want to make sure that everything is totally alignment it gives me space, it gives me my energy and everything like that. So today is literally day one of me rebuilding my offers. I sat down, I identified my mission. What is my mission? My mission is for mothers to be able to be fully present with their children and travel the world with their children without worrying about what's in their bank account. My mission is to make sure that mothers have what they need to create consistent income and travel the world with their babies without worrying about what's in their bank account. And I can deliver that because I did it. I can deliver that because I created a six-figure business at 6 months pregnant and traveled the world with my baby. And so it wasn't until I started to take God out of the equation and I started to get so disconnected from my core mission that I started to get burnt out, started to literally jump all over the place. And here I am starting over we got to recalibrate because we got a little out of control and yeah, we got to reel it back in. So, the one thing that I've learned that I'm going to share every time I speak is in order for you to literally have a sustainable business, you have got to build repeatable systems and you have got to have automation in place. Because if something happens to you and these things are not in place, the business gonna crash. How do I know? Because I had my second child shortly after launching my hot ticket offer, and I did not have a system in place. And when I had my baby and I needed to rest, my team didn't know what to do. My clients, well, one of my clients literally had to push, it affected her because I didn't have these systems in place. So that's not fair, right? That's not fair. So you have got to have systems so that no matter what, if you got to step away for 6 months, whoever you have in place, they know what to do and how to do it. And automation allows you to literally post on social media. If someone comments friend or mama, somebody comments me, it is automatically sending them, what they need, where they need to go so that you never miss a lead, you never miss a sale. In my ebook, I also break down how to build your contact list, how to grow literally your own personal own audience without them buying anything because you want to have leads. You want to have people that are, they're interested, but when they come to you, you want to get their email, you want to get their phone number, you want to have a way to communicate with them. And I'm not saying send them a whole bunch of emails. I mean, genuinely connect. You came to my page for a reason. You're here for a reason, something on here caught your attention. So you need to be able to follow up with them. What was it about my video that caught your attention? Why are you here? How can I best support you? So I also show you in my ebook exactly how to, follow up with these people, even if they don't buy anything from you. It's just important to build that rapport, to build that relationship, to love on individuals. We are here to love. And man, I can honestly say that entrepreneurship is a beast. And if you allow yourself to get super lost in the sauce and, caught up with what's going on social media, who making what, man, I can't tell you how many times I saw them people reselling that 497 course. I made $1 million in 17 weeks. Me thinking, wow, I need to do this too. I can't tell you how many times I have literally thought to myself, maybe I need to jump over here. And baby, that's the number one way to burn yourself out. Can I keep it real? So the truth is, I can't build no more offers that drain me. I don't care if it's a $20,000. I don't care. I can't build no offer that drains me, right? I can't create things from obligation at all. It's a no. I cannot do that, and I can't force myself into business models that don't feel good. I cannot force myself into business models that does not feel good. That is not sustainable for me. And so it doesn't have to look, you can create a business model that nobody has ever seen before, right? You can create a business model that nobody has ever heard of or seen before. You can create something that is literally a reflection of you, a reflection of you, okay? So in this new season, my offers are automated. They're very simple. My offers, they over deliver. My offers are affordable. My offers are sustainable. And my offers, most importantly, align with who I am as a mother and as a woman. And my offers are fun. Like I they're fun. Like we're gonna be having a really good time. And for those that have followed me for some time, when I first started to teach live, I always opened up dancing. I always opened up with some karaoke. We used to have virtual brunches, and then that's fun. That's what brings me joy. And then somehow, some way, like I stopped having fun. So my offers are fun. But we're gonna start with the free Facebook group, and we're starting with the Activate and Automate ebook. That's all you need. Like if you are just starting out, the free Facebook community is going to be great. If you are a business owner and you just are like in the weeds in your operations, you need systems, you need help, you need all of that, the Activate and Automate is going to be great. And then the the last thing that I want to leave you with, on December the 4th, Natalie is hosting a workshop. It's called the Red Bag Workshop. And if you are anything like me and you have been building and creating from a space that just does not feel aligned, and you just want to get deep back in within yourself, you want to get back to your core, like that you are literally walking into a new season and you just need the tools and resources to help you sustain what is coming in this new season. I encourage you to sign up for this workshop. The Red Bag Workshop is about identifying what's in your red bag, because everybody has a red bag. And your red bag is basically your passion, your purpose, your dreams, your desires, what brings you joy, things that you used to pursue, you put it down. Like the red bag is all of those things that's just inside of you. So I want to encourage you to join the workshop. It's a 2-day workshop, and I'm telling you, like, it is absolutely game changing. I highly recommend this workshop to any and everybody that is walking into a new season, or you're rebuilding, or you're just in a space where you're feeling a little bit burnt out, or you just know that you have been called to do something bigger and greater than what you're doing right now, and you just need to have the tools and the resources on how to sustain that. This workshop is going to be literally like phenomenal. And the replay will be available. So if you see this video after, December 4th and 5th, you can still get the replay to the workshop, which I still highly recommend. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. So, with that being said, my shift is all about, mamas. It's always been about mamas, but I still found myself trying to, like, you know, make myself available for the mamas that, I mean, for people that weren't moms, and make myself available for like people that just don't align, like none of that. Right now, my mission is to make sure that mamas are making more money. Point blank, period. Mamas making more money so you can spend more time with your babies and travel the world. So, mamas deserve businesses that don't burn us out. We deserve businesses that, allow us to go outside and play with our babies. We deserve businesses that allow us to be soft and to have the freedom that we need. And that's what I'm creating. And I'm showing you how to do the same exact thing. So I'll be back tomorrow with day 2 of rebuilding my business from scratch. Like I said, today was day 1, and today was all about getting clear on my offers. And I got clear on 2 of my offers. My first offer is a free Facebook community, and my second offer is an ebook called Activate and Automate. Those are my 2 offers. That's what I'm rocking with right now. And as I began to like really um, just rest into this season and just rest into what God is calling me to do, more things will come to pass. But as of right now, that's what that is. Tomorrow, I will be focusing on building out the offers. So I'll do that in real time. I'll actually pull up my screen and build out my offers in real time tomorrow. But yeah, I got my offers down pat. And in the next, by the end of the next 7 days, I'll be, fully automated, launched, marketing, all of that. Because I'm also this week am going to schedule out, 60 to 90 days worth of content, all the things. So you're going to watch me in real time create my offers, build out my offers, automate my business, market my business, and literally go outside and play. Okay. So if this is something that aligns with you, please like, share, and subscribe turn on your notifications for tomorrow where I will be building out my offer in real time. And then I want you to look at the red bag workshop. That's going to be very key to like wherever you are in your season, because the red bag workshop is going to really hold you accountable and allow you to like look in your red bag and yeah, and see what you've been what's in there. Okay. So I'm just checking my notes to make sure I didn't miss anything. And if you have questions about anything, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask. I want to support, whatever way that I can. And yeah, so for clarity, day two is all about um day two is all about yeah, building out my offer. Okay. So thank y'all for tuning in. I will see you all tomorrow, and I hope you have a great night. And yeah, take care.